spent almost 2 weeks trying to write a review for this film. But I just can't, you know. I don't know anything smart to say about this movie. I can't go into a super in-depth analysis and breakdown of every scene. But I've tried. But I just can't. So I'm going to just say a few things about it raw, you know, without really going in depth, and I'm going to keep the review short since I am 2 weeks late. So here we go. So The Killer is David Fincher's new film, which did not get nearly as enough buzz as it deserved. I mean, it's Fincher, for Christ's sakes. Like, you don't just throw a David Fincher film onto Netflix and be done with it. Unless that film is Mank, then in that case, don't even throw it out, just throw it in the bin. But yeah, the pros, cinematography is great. David Fincher is at his best with this film. The whole film just oozes style. Michael Fassbender is great. Michael Fassbender is great. I definitely missed him, even though I didn't actually know I did, but I do. The soundtrack is, well, it's the Smiths. That one action scene was pretty great, but it was a little bit too dark to see clearly, but that wasn't really a problem because overall it was a really good scene. The ambience and the sound design of this film is just really, really good. The cons, the plot is just meh. Like, it's your average assassin revenge story, but it is executed pretty well. But it is still pretty average, not really anything special to the story. And yeah, no, those are the cons. Also, this film is a really slow burn film, like, with barely any action. So if you don't like movies that are just people walking and talking very slowly and just sitting around in silence, you probably won't like this movie. It is also a pretty funny movie. Like, on the outside, it looks like a very cold and brutal revenge story, but if you look a little bit deeper, there's just so much subtle humor in this movie. So, you know, don't go into this film expecting a serious action film, because you're going to enjoy it so much more if you learn not to take anything of it. Don't take any of it seriously, to be honest. Nothing in this film should be that serious, because it didn't really take itself that serious. It's definitely just, there's so much to it. It's so funny in such a subtle way. It's really well done. But yeah, overall, it's slick, it's stylish, and it's a lot of fun, but it is definitely a lot slower than your average spy thriller. So I'd give it a healthy 82%, because I really enjoyed it, and I would recommend it. You know, if you want some fun that is pretty different from usual enjoyable movies, because you can definitely enjoy this a lot, but you wouldn't enjoy it like other movies. But yeah, that's all I got. Gotta go write my Loki Season 2 script now, because I'm horribly behind schedule. I'm like 2 weeks late, I think. I'm almost 3 weeks late on that, so yeah, I gotta write that review. It's gonna be another short one. I really can't think of anything, because 3 weeks since I finished 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks since I finished the show, and, you know, I haven't watched it since, because, you know, the first experience was good enough. It's been a while since I've done one of these sitting down, just talking videos. Like, I've always used the green screen over here, I've always used that. And it just makes everything so much more complicated. The audio just doesn't really get synced up properly. The lighting's always off, and I only have one suit, and it happens to almost be green. So, like, my suit's almost disappearing, my hair's almost disappearing. It's just a bit annoying. It's harder to edit, and it's just, you know, no one watches it. I could just make this. It's good enough. I like this. This is cozy to me. This feels more professional than that, because I have to wing it with that thing. But yeah, I might do more of these in the future. I really do enjoy this kind of videos. I do enjoy these kind of videos. I just burp.